everything's getting smashed. There's shit all over the street, you
Yeah.
know. People are just like
I was in
leaning.
jail during COVID.
How long?
2 years. I did 23 months in Pierce County. I fought him. I was charged with first-degree murder and 3 first-degree assaults.
Is the case over?
Yeah.
Is it closed? Okay.
Yeah, I went to trial.
Okay.
And was found not guilty. So I was able to come home on all charges, which was a blessing. And COVID was during that time. It's a very, trying to think of the word, like, impactful moment in my life, obviously, you know, and I use it as almost like a timeline before jail and after jail, you know?
Dude, same.
Yeah.
Same.
It's kind of funny, but,
I didn't know how much, like, I used to hate people. I was a very shy kid.
Yeah.
Never talked.
Yeah.
I was a kid that would hide behind my mom. And
Yeah.
she'd be like pushing me go.
Yeah.
I'm like, When I went to jail, I was sober.
Yeah.
And I could have said, hey, I need this, I need that, I need hydroxyzine, I need fucking whatever, right?
Yeah.
Subutex. And they would have given it to me, but I felt like I needed to do it sober.
Yeah.
And even though I was only there for 4 months, I get to know all the people who are there. And that's when I really came out of my shell.
Yeah.
And that's really what, again, turning point. What gave me the courage to do this?
Yeah.
What gave me the fucking courage to talk to Kenny?
Yeah.
What gave me the courage to just be stronger?
Right.
You know what I mean? And be able to be sober for 7 years.
Right.
I never thought I'd be.
Right.
I really thought I'd be rolling the bowl forever.
That is a big checkpoint in addiction, to be able to remain sober that long. I just was sober. I got sober for the first time back in February of this year, and I remained sober for 2 months. It's the first time I ever got sober. I guess you could say I've been in my addiction since 2021.
How old are you?
25.
25.
Yeah.
You're still young.
Yeah. And it never got to this point for me. I was always on the other side of the fence. I mean, you know, and then when you're living a certain type of lifestyle and you know, you're making money and all those type of things. I mean, money influences a lot.
Fast life, fast cars, bunch of girls.
Yeah, all that
fun
type
times.
of stuff. And you're really blinded to a lot of different shit.
What
And the
is
people
it?
around you blind you too, I think. Because a lot of my loved ones, I feel like, didn't really have a problem with what I was doing because I was still fending for myself. You know what I mean? And sometimes even taking care of them.
Right.
Which I think caused them to turn a blind eye. Or didn't. I wasn't in need of any type of assistance. And I think that also had an impact. And, you know, when you're able to influence the lifestyle and the ones around you with money or power or whatever it is that you use, it makes it easy. It makes it very easy to blind other people and make them turn another cheek to the problem, you know?
Right, because if you're, even though you're doing what you're doing, they're going to be like, oh, he's help supporting me.
Yeah.
He's not in need of anything. You know, he's not dependent on anyone, and he's able to take care of himself, even if it's not like good for you. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I think a lot of my loved ones, my closest loved ones, didn't really have a problem or, you know, express their issues or concerns or want to, you know, try to help to the magnitude they do now until one, I kind of like started to show signs, obviously, of declining, and then until I started calling on them for support and things of the nature like that, you know.
It's like if they see you doing good, whether or not you're doing whatever you're doing, they're like, oh, he has it under control. It's like a functioning addict.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though sometimes like a functioning addicts, like there's a decline somewhere in their life.
Yeah, for sure.
It's never going to plateau.
For sure.
It's going to be good. It's going to go, if it's real good, it's going to be real bad. Right?
Yeah.
That's why when I went to VOA the second time, one of the things that I said is like, hey, I just want to find balance. Because I'm either way up here or I'm way down here, and I want to be fucking level. I'm sick of just this sporadic lifestyle. Like, I have a now 13-year-old and a 9-year-old, and all I got to do is take care of my kids, and whenever they grow up, I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't want to do whatever I want to do, right? And I'm okay. But I keep that in my head, because sometimes if I say, I'm never going to do this, it's like, makes me kind of want to do it more.
Yeah. I mean, because that's
So-
what said to myself, I would never do a drug that's white. You know, I would never, I wouldn't do drugs that had like the drug head or the addict's stigma to it. Crack,
Meth.
cocaine, meth.
Yeah. See, and when I was 13,
opiates,
and when I was 13,
heroin and all that type of stuff, yeah.
when I was 13 doing meth, I looked at crack like, oh, that's bad. But people who do crack look at meth and they're like, oh, that's worse, you know?
Yeah, it's funny. Everybody has their own little thing that they're telling themselves to make them feel, you know.
Just a
but
little bit
at the
better.
end of the day, it's all addiction.
Right.
And my worst addiction isn't even drug, it's gambling.
Video poker?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Video
dude, that
poker,
got me
poker.
before.
Yeah, I think due to my lifestyle, I was, you know, very much ahead, and it was bad. I mean, that's what, I don't know if I ever would have like came all the way down to this level had I not gotten into that casino the way I was. I mean, I spent $1 million last year in LNA, and I didn't even know that until I got you can get a tax form basically from the casino.
I didn't know that. My grandparents got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
when they go a lot.
Yeah.
Well, my grandma died recently, but my
Sorry
grandpa
to hear
gets
that.
it. Thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, my mom.
Yeah, yeah. I just lost my grandpa and my little brother in the same month last year.
And your brother?
Yeah, my baby brother. I took a lot of losses. I think is a big reason why I'm
Yeah.
in the state that I am right now. Not learning how to cope. At
That's a big
14,
one.
my cousin blew my other cousin's head off with a shotgun in front of me. Actually on the street right here, Moore Street, just the next block up. Probably like 10 feet away from me. And so and at that time, my parents didn't like give me any type of counseling or therapy, so I never learned how to cope with loss or
Feel your
even
feelings.
I didn't even identify like what changed inside of me.
Right.
And it went from that to losing other people, and then just everything is a numb type of state of mind. So
Yeah.
I don't even today, I don't realize or recognize the changes that came from those incidences. And I hope to one day soon, you know, after getting clean, I will. But
Once you too, I think, learn how to once you get clean and learn how to sit with your feelings, and when you're alone,
yeah,
out of all this mess,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, okay, when this happened, this is how I felt, and you'll be able to identify it. Look,
Well-
all I knew was mad, fucking sad, and sometimes happy. I didn't know there's other feelings in the middle.
right. February was really hard for me. It was the month I got clean. And then March came, and March is when I lost my best friend, which I think really locked me into my addiction, because I'd only been home. I got out and I went to Atlanta for 6 months with my father, and then I came to Portland, and I was here in Portland for 2 weeks. And he passed away I was here for 2 weeks before he passed away. So it felt like I only got to spend 2 weeks with him after being in jail for 2 years. And this is my right hand man. He made sure like my girl didn't miss a Valentine's Day, my mother didn't miss a Mother's Day. Like he did, he stepped
He
up
took
and he
care of
played his part
everybody.
in a big way. And I didn't get a chance to express how much that meant to me to him, but